Love Matters. I'm your host, INEZ. Thank you for joining me again this week. Today we're going to talk about something that is very, very dear to my heart. It is Love Matters Incorporated. It is an organization that the Lord gave me the vision to establish. And when I was establishing it, it started off as just a public speaking motivational speaking organization, and I just really didn't feel satisfied, or I felt like God was calling me to do a little bit more with it. So as I sought the Lord and laid on my face and just prayed out to God to give me the inspiration of all that He wanted this organization to be. So we evolved into a missions, mentoring, multimedia, as well as motivational speaking organization. And one of the components of that organization is, like I said, the mentoring. We call that the Jewels. We call that part of our organization the Jewels Mentoring Group. And today I have 3 of the Jewels who are joining me today. Thank you, ladies, for coming. We have Jewels to my immediate left, Davita Pete, Jewel Tamika Shields, and Jewel Janice Shields. Thank you all for coming. And look at them, they are just super young ladies. Just inspired by the Holy Spirit. They are Christian women, young women, college and high school young women. And we have about 10, I think, total. And we started about 2 years ago. So I want you to just, tell us about yourself. Tell the audience a little bit about yourself, where you go to school, age, that type of stuff.
Well, my name is Davita Pete. I am an upcoming senior. I will attend City University School of Liberal Arts this fall, and I will graduate 2010. I plan to attend Vanderbilt University.
All right. Good deal. Good deal.
My name is Tamika Shields. I'm 16 years old. I'll be 17 next week. I go to City University School of Liberal Arts, College Preparatory High. I'm a rising senior. I plan on graduating 2010 and attending Howard University.
Hi, my name is Janice Shields. I am 21 years of age. I attend the University of Memphis. This is my junior year, and I am pursuing a career and a degree in elementary education.
Tell me one of the major things you've gotten out of being a Jewel.
Well, the major thing I've got out of is discipline. I've been able to focus more on a lot of things I've been dealing with because I've been able to be encouraged and to stay focused on what my goals are. And plus that, and discipline, focusing, and just learning to love the Lord.
All right. Tamika, how about you?
Well, I learned a lot about leadership by experience. I've learned how to work diligent in what I do. I also learned how to love God and keep Him first whenever and everything I do.
Janice?
Initially being the president, I developed the role as a leader. I learned how to lead and guide the young girls that came into Love Matters. I learned how to become an example, a positive example, so that I can be a positive influence on the girls that were in Love Matters.
All right. How long have you all been Jewels?
About 2 years.
All of you. I think Janice was the first. She and another one of my producer, Deja Shields, who is not, she's camera shy, so she didn't want to come on. But they were the first 2 Jewels, and we had a wonderful meeting. And from there, they just spread it out and told their friends and family and sisters. As you might notice, that their last names are the same. So yes, they are sisters. And I remember you came over, we just had a ball. We sat down and we ate. And one of the things we do is we dine, we fellowship together. And I try not to use paper plates because I want you all the best. I don't have those special dishes where people say, oh, this is my special china. And it's just in the china case for 20 years, nobody ever uses it. So I like to make sure they have the best and so that they'll know to expect the best in life wherever they go, especially when they're dealing in those male-female relationships. So I tell them, have your standards high, keep it high, don't lower it. Tell me, from day one, what did you expect the program to be like? What did you expect to get out of the program?
Well, I really didn't know what to expect. I had heard that because I was one of the people that came after the first couple of meetings, so they told me that it was fun. They were reading the book Purpose Driven Life, and that they spoke a lot about how they were going through life's changes and all stuff. So when I first came in, I really didn't know what to expect, but afterwards I really enjoyed what we did. And I mean, yeah.
Well, I heard it from my sister, because my sister, her and my other sister, they came from a meeting and they came in laughing in the house. I was like, where y'all come from? They was like, well, this Miss INEZ, she our new mentor. I was like, oh, I want to go to the next one, because they just started explaining how fun it was. And when I went to the next one, I was ready to be mentored. I was ready to have fun, because that's how I saw it to be. So.
All right, Janice.
Well, starting in Love Matters, I expected to learn how to become a more mature woman and to be led and guided and taught as far as to grow in my spiritual life, as well as in my natural life, learning, what path to take as far as going to school and different other things. So
yeah,
just basically to mature as a woman.
We started off with that book because
Yeah.
I told you that was one of the purposes, and I thought that would help you find out what is God's purpose for your life, instead of going through different jobs and going to school and majoring in this and changing your major to do something else. So I thought it would be a great idea to just start with the book by Rick Warren, The Purpose Driven Life, and just kind of give you some direction and see what's in your heart and what God was calling you to do. Did you find that book, the part that you did read, to be helpful to you?
Yes.
Yes.
I really did.
Well, tell me, since we're talking about our purposes, tell me, what do you think God's purpose for your life is?
Well, I know that I have a calling on my life, because it's just evident everywhere I go. Everybody tell me that I have a calling on my life, and I feel it too. I really don't know exactly where I'm going to lead, where God's going to lead me to, but I know it's in the church, because I just know it.
Okay. It's in your spirit. You got that fire shut up in your bones?
Yes.
I know. All right. And how about career-wise?
Career-wise, I know it's in the medical field. I think I'm going to be a registered nurse. I'm claiming it.
Okay.
Oh, God.
Well,
What's your purpose in life?
I know I'm chosen. I just know, because I just know it's like God kept me alive. It's like the devil tried to, take my life so many times throughout my life. So I know that God has a calling on my life. And why stop now? So I know he has something for me to do. So I'm just going to continue to chase it. And as far as career-wise, I'm going to be in the medical field, but I don't know what I'm going to be.
Okay. Tell us about, can you share one of those stories where the enemy was trying to take you
Oh,
out?
yeah. Well, when we was in the fire one time, and I was on the burning bed.
Wow.
One time I had got a skin graft on my leg because it was a 3rd-degree burn. I had to go to the hospital. It's very severe. That's what I can think of now. But
Okay, but that's good. That's good. All right, Janice.
Well, while reading The Purpose Driven Life by Rick Warren, while reading it, I later discovered that I know that I'm called to minister and speak to God's people. And like I stated previously, as far as in my education, in education, I know that I'm called to teach young people and help lead and guide them, the right way. Young people, young children. So that's
So
how
we're
that
talking
coincides.
elementary?
Elementary. Mm-hmm.
Okay, you don't want to venture up into the high
No.
school, that middle school, or something else.
No.
I can tell you, as a sub for the Shelby County school system, it is rewarding, but it is challenging. It really is. It's a beautiful thing to see people learn, people get their aha moment when the light bulb turns on, when you help them understand the work that they have, or just in behavior. It's a wonderful thing to be able to say, well, I helped somebody
Yeah.
who they got it, so trust me.